So this week we've been embarking on New Year success, um, looking at our resolutions, seeing if they align with our values. Another piece that for me is important is embracing imperfection. And for me, that really is a path to entrepreneurial success. You know, as a former perfectionist, the pursuit of perfection was a major obstacle to my success. It led to procrastination, self doubt, and ultimately giving up on some goals and postponing others. And so I want to talk about perfection. And there is a myth. Perfectionism is a myth. Uh, True perfection is just not attainable. And striving for it really leads to disappointment and a lot of self-criticism. It's that fear of failure that we are afraid to show people our imperfect selves. And so we worry about making mistakes or looking dumb, being judged, deemed unworthy. And so that fear keeps us from opportunities that are presented to us because we never feel like we're ready. I had an opportunity to be a sponsor, um, a table sponsor, a networking group, and this networking group, and this was back in 2020, was just beginning, and and I said no, I wasn't ready, which wasn't true. All I had to do was put out a sheet. I had business cards, put out a sheet of paper. People were interested. I could call them or I could hand them my business card and they could call me. I was doing free complimentary initial calls. And, it wouldn't have been a big deal. But yet, I didn't feel I was ready because I didn't have tablecloth. I didn't have pamphlets. I didn't have, the banner and all that stuff, all the stuff that we feel makes us successful. And so, because of that, it was a missed opportunity. But I reflect on it and said, I was ready. I'd been coaching for so long, and there really wasn't a reason for me to not take advantage of that opportunity except for my own perfectionism. So that hesitation to take action really is more of that I was afraid to put myself out there. And so that has led me on a journey of really look at myself and embracing my imperfections. Really learning from the failures that have come around. So I view mistakes as valuable learning experiences. I get to look at them, not second guess them, but look at them and really learn from them. Because before I used to second guess myself, right? But it's looking at them and using them as a means for growth. And it's really interesting because with my children, I always, when I would go in to parent teacher conferences, I always focused on the progress that they made in class, not necessarily, were they the perfect student? Were they, no, have they, how have they come from day one to now, day 60? And so that's where I had to focus on myself. And I celebrate any progress. My clients and those that I speak to, they know that I'm a big celebrator of small wins. And so focusing on the progress helps me to understand that this task of entrepreneurial life, this task is really a journey towards success. And because I'm embracing my imperfections and I'm focusing on progress, I'm practicing self-compassion. I'm not beating up myself um, if something doesn't go the way that I would have liked it to go. Because before I used to have a plan and the plan had to go exactly like that. And I've learned to let that go. Truly and honestly, when we deal with people, it is not going to go exactly how you want it unless you're a master manipulator, right? And I don't have that ability in me, nor do I want it. And so I've been focusing on my strengths. And I would ask you to do the same thing, look at any what you deem as mistakes as a learning opportunity. Focus on your progress. Don't worry about if it's perfect. Is it done? Practice self-compassion. Be kind to yourself. Take action despite the fear. I think that's really important. And even if you're not ready, just do it. Take that leap of faith and focus on your strengths. You know what you do well. Don't worry about the weaknesses because there are people around you that will help you with that and take those over. And when you and I embrace imperfection, it allows us to be free, to be creative. That pressure to be perfect is let go and we can have fun. And creativity needs fun to be different and innovative. It increases our resilience, right? Because it helps us, because we are bouncing back from setbacks, it helps us to keep moving forward despite any obstacles that come before us. And as we move forward in this entrepreneurial life filled with imperfection and resilience and self compassion, we become confident. We are able to accept our imperfections, not stay there and dwell there, because we have the confidence that we will be able to learn what we don't know. And we can accept limitations at the time, but yet learn to overcome those limitations. Embracing imperfection is not giving up on your goals. It's acknowledging that you are human and you make mistakes, and it's learning from those mistakes and wanting to continue to grow and evolve. So, success is not about being perfect. It's about being human, learning, growing, but more importantly, enjoying the journey. Let's connect. Find me on social media, email me. Let's connect. I'd love to hear your thoughts. All right, lovies.